This is Noogie from GuardianTalesGuides.com, and I'm going to show you to do Andras versus Invader Director. Don't like this fight, not with her. Anyway, you have +8 attack on kill cards because there's a lot of minions and they stay up. They're just ripe for the picking. Other than that, Andras has a Evo weapon, and honestly, I haven't really done a lot of testing as to this versus those, but I don't have 8 attack on kill cards on my KR account, so I just did that. Either way, this is the team we're rolling with, and yeah. Now, watch my cursor here. Invader Director will move to a direction, and then we'll basically do a triangle. It's either this triangle, or it's that triangle, or this triangle. Yeah, it's basically that. One of those two. Now, so what I mean is, like, let's say if it goes here, and it chooses to go here, you know it's going to go here and then there. Like you know the direction it will go if you're paying enough attention. That will help you because you have to kind of run alongside Invader Director. I guess before we go any further, just understand this fight is kind of a huge pain in the butt to get perfectly every time. I would much rather suggest going with the FK lead. Same team, just FK leading. It's super easy, super chill, very consistent damage. It's 0.7 on all the timings. So this is a really good set. Okay, so if you notice I'm really quiet during these, it's because it takes a decent amount of concentration to get right. It's hard to talk through it and play at the same time. Alright. This might be a little closer than I'd like. Port to middle. Okay, our timing's good on this one. So you're basically just specialing when they get down to the spots. Hopefully, there we go. That was a little risky actually. It shouldn't really be that risky on this fight because there's so many things that can go wrong. So yeah, another close to 30. We'll go one more time. Alright. This might be a little closer than I'd like. Port to middle. Okay, our timing's good on this one. So you're basically just specialing when they get down to the spots. Hopefully, there we go. That was a little risky actually. It shouldn't really be that risky on this fight because there's so many things that can go wrong. So yeah, another close to 30. We'll go one more time. Alright, it's gonna move down. Try to dodge those beams because it will. This is gonna be a harsh one. So I had to run in front of him to actually get that off. Oh, I hit the minion. God, I hate this fight. So if you stay in front of him, you can increase your chances drastically of actually hitting him while he's on the move. My chain timing nor icicle timing is doing very well here. I gotta speed up the chain, should have much time left. So 27. Yeah, I kind of messed that one up, but whatever. Okay, so that's the fight, right? Not the greatest there, but whatever. Let me make one thing clear. The amount of times that I had to do this fight to give you workable videos is a lot, right? I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm trying to talk through it while doing it, which is kind of mucking me up. That's why I started to get quiet and the run started to get a little better. But at the same time, it's a complicated fight. Like if he runs in a diagonal pattern, if he doesn't run in a diagonal pattern before the second weapon skill, you're probably not going to be able to get it off in time. So you're going to have to do it while he's moving, which is a huge pain in the butt, which means you have to run in front of him. And hopefully there's not a minion out at the same time or it will draw your weapon skill, stuff like that. It's a big pain in the butt while you're having to manage icicles very, very accurately. Now, that being said, like you saw us get to 30. I've never got to 30 with the FK team. I consistently get 29s, like consistent. In fact, it doesn't deviate by more than a million, like 29s. But this one has a 10% higher ceiling. I have gotten 32 with this, right? Now, the FK team has an 87 level weapon on FK, whereas this one's using an 84 on Andras. So the ceiling is higher. It's definitely higher. It just takes a lot more to get it, and you can mess up. So this is the retry you're going to be using, probably. And just understand it's a hard fight. It's not an easy fight. It's the most annoying one I've had to do. And the ironic thing about it is this is what I've been doing. This fight I was doing the entire KR raid, and I didn't really have a problem with it. And then when I started to make this video, I had major problems with it. It's not because it's super hard, but it's kind of like when I'm doing on KR, I don't care if I get a perfect set because it's the KR guild. Don't care, right? On global, I want a perfect set every time, so I'll go ahead and because it's easier to teach and just to know how it works, right? But on this fight, it's infuriating to try to get a perfect set because it moves. It's definitely the hardest fight this tier, easy. It's kind of like Fairy with Andras lead last tier was challenging. If you set it up in the 3 chain kind of way, it took a lot to practice and learn. But if you did the 2 chains, it was so much easier. It's kind of like that, right? Just because there's so many things going on. Either way, this is your highest damage team on this boss. Hopefully what I've done helps. I don't know if it will, but good luck, because this is a pain in the butt fight. Alright, I hope that helps. Adios.